Yeah, I'm actually in a Peugeot 406 right now. It doesn't belong to me anyway. This is a Peugeot 406 with EW10J4 engine and with automatic transmission. That's the AL4. So I'm actually on my way to go and drop it to the owner. The reason why I'm doing this video is about my observation. So I was somewhere and I saw a Peugeot 807 with HDI badge. So but what caught my attention was the engine bay was open and the conversion was being carried out. They are converting the car from diesel to a petrol engine. So which to me was an exciting thing to see anyway. And I like seeing people taking that booster, you know, to make the car usable. Either you are doing it for an improvement in terms of performance, or you are doing it for in terms of fuel economy, or you are doing it for at least for the car to be able to be used. You know, probably the diesel one was giving them issues, and they realized, hey, the best thing is to swap it and put manual engine there. So, but what I didn't like there was they were converting it to EW10J4 engine. Now, understand that I would have wanted them to put ES9J4S or ES9A engine there. Why? Because 807 with EW10J4 engine will not be easily accessible. The parts. What I mean is the electronic parts like the wiring harness, the complete wiring harness to use for that conversion. You can't easily get it. Here in Nigeria, most of the parts you see, mostly the electrical parts you see will be that of the V6, because that 807, the majority of them on Nigeria road are V6, they have V6 engines. So to me, it would make more sense to convert it to V6, because you can easily source the complete ECU with the PSI unit and the ignition key. The engine wiring harness, you can easily get it. Even if you need to change the entire body wire complete, you can also easily get that one. But the one of what's it called, for EW10J4, it won't be that easy. For example, I think the guy has started to see that issue, because I could see what he was doing on the electrical, trying to see if one of the, maybe if the EW10J4 engine ECU, probably not even for one program for 807, maybe for another car, trying to see if it can work with the body wire of that car. You know, so all those things, would have, if they have sought my advice. I actually know the electrician that is doing that work. I know the person, but I didn't meet him anyway. So my advice is, if you are considering such conversion, I think it will make more sense to either put EW12J4 engine or ES9J4S engine or ES9A engine, depending on the wiring system of the car. You know, some 807 are not fully multiplexed, while some are. So if it's the fully multiplexed one, the ES9A will make more sense. So that's the thing, guys. I will make, you know, if you are going for such conversion, EW10J4 wiring kit for the conversion may not easily be accessible for you. That's what I'm saying. Or maybe outside Nigeria, but in Nigeria is not something you might get easily. So even if they end up making the ECU to work, I don't know how long. Maybe it may give one or two issues in the future, or there may be some things that will not work, you know, because the wires are not different. Wires are different for, they can't work very well with the EW10J4 engine, EW10J4 ECU. So that's what I think. Just an advice. Yeah. So that's all. Now let's talk about EW10J4 in a 406 automatic. Yeah, well, it moves very well. As you can see, of course, I'm not driving it hard, so just while doing the normal drive. So it's moving well. Transmission is okay. It appears okay, as it works well right now. Since I actually took it in the morning and I've driven it to a few places, and it's doing its work. The consumption is very okay. You know, that's the good thing about 406 with EW10J4 engine. The fuel consumption is quite good, very good. I mean, sometimes you even start wondering if it does not consume less than even 307. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I'm just trying to explain how good Peugeot 406 with this EW10J4 engine is when it comes to fuel economy. So if that is what you're after, you want one that will give you one of the best fuel economy among 406, consider this EW10J4. EW7J4 will do the same. The only concern and the only setback you may have if you go for EW7J4 in 406 is that if you start adding load, you know, if you add too much load to the car, it's going to, which there's EW10 may handle without say affecting the economy, but EW7J4 will not. In fact, I even observed that it works better with steering wheel. If you want the best fuel economy, if you use the steering wheel, you will enjoy it more than the alloy wheels for EW7J4 and 406. Not saying you cannot use, but I'm saying when you look at majority of 406 D9 produced with EW7J4 engine, they don't come with alloy wheels. Maybe only one or very few of them. So of course you all know that alloy wheel you have is heavier, so they add more weight to the vehicle. So the engine is not as powerful as that for start pulling something that will tell on the fuel economy. So I think that's all for now. So if you want that, you can go for it. The transmission, how good it is, you know, it's good for somebody who likes automatic transmission or prefer automatic transmission to manual. That's all I can say about it. You know, it's very good. Like I always say, the EW10J4 with automatic transmission performs better in Peugeot 406 than Peugeot 407 by good margin. That's not even as insignificant margin. No, this one is very wide. That's why most people, when they switch or they upgrade from 406 with EW10J4 automatic to 407, same EW10J4 engine and automatic transmission, they get disappointed, you know, because they will be expecting the 407 to behave the same way, to accelerate the same way, to be fuel economic, consume the same way the 406 with same engine and gearbox will consume, only to be disappointed. So I always tell people, if you are going for Peugeot 407 and you want it to be EW10J4 and the best, to get the best fuel economy, I think you just go for the manual. The automatic will give you the same, but it's not going to. It means you have to be driving it slowly to get that economy. If you start pushing it hard, it's gonna consume fuel. But the 406, whether you drive it a little bit hard or this thing, the consumption is still very good. So yeah, I'm not into automatic, irrespective of how fuel economical they can be. And the EW10J4 is good. You know, it all depends on. I mean, you can't compare EW10J4 engine mounted in 206 to the one mounted in Peugeot 406. Yeah, same engine, but in terms of performance, the 406 one will beat the 206 one will beat the 406 because of less weight, smaller body, aerodynamics, and the rest. So awesome. Alright guys, so I think the video, that's enough for now.